Hello there and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to talk about the Dracthyr. Yes, we're finally talking about the Dracthyr race. Well, actually we spoke about it in two other videos, but that's okay. This is actually the video. This is the one that actually solidifies it. It's happening in patch 11.05. Dracthyr are getting more class options and some pretty interesting changes. So in this video we're going to go through everything that's happening with the Dracthyr in patch 11.05. But before we get into that, guys, I do want to shout out the sponsor of this video, and that is Boot.dev. This video is sponsored by Boot.dev. Boot.dev is a fantastic online platform where you can learn back-end web development from start to finish in Python and Go programming languages. Their platform is designed to get you writing a ton of code, because they know that getting your hands on the keyboard and shipping projects is the only real way to learn. And they know that the smartest way to learn code is to make sure you're never bored. Boot.dev is online, self-paced, and feels like a captivating RPG game. You'll learn XP, levels, achievements, and complete quests to get a top spot on the global leaderboard. All the game features on Boot.dev are designed to keep you motivated and moving towards your goal. They even do bi-monthly boss fights where the community rally together and gain bonus XP for each lesson completed during the event. If that sounds like something you'd enjoy, then click the link in the description box and use my code MrGM to get 25% off your first month or your entire first year if you choose the annual plan. And thanks again to Boot.dev for sponsoring this video. Right, so yes, the Dracthyr race is getting expanded in patch 11.05 with 6 new classes being added to the race. As I mentioned at the beginning, this has been teased since like the start of Dragonflight. There was voice lines in beta and things like that, and they have also said in interviews that it is coming, and now finally with the recent announcement of the 20th anniversary patch 11.05, it's also coming in that patch. We are getting more Dracthyr class options. So what are they? So for the Dracthyr in 11.05, you will be able to create a Dracthyr warrior, hunter with the default pet being the Vorquin, a rogue, mage, priest, and a Dracthyr warlock. Of course, you will still be able to make an evoker as well. So this is something that people have wanted ever since the Dracthyr were announced, and it is finally happening in patch 11.05, which is likely to come out in October, towards the end of October. So that's pretty soon, actually, from the recording of this video. So you're probably sitting there wondering what's happening with the racials. The racials for the Dracthyr evoker are pretty damn good. So let's talk about what is happening with these new classes. So these new classes will continue to have Visage form and choose identity. However, one big change for the new classes is that they will be able to completely play in Visage form. You will not have to transform into a dragon at all if you do not want to. The evoker class, however, will be unchanged, and you will continue to transform into a dragon while playing that class. However, the other classes, you can be Visage the entire time, which is awesome. And that's also a great change because the Dracthyr dragon model is actually not getting any updates in regards to transmog, so all of the options that are there right now, like the default armor through the barbershop and whatnot, are there to stay. So yeah, it's going to be a bit jarring maybe being a Dracthyr mage with like male looking armor on, so hopefully that's something they change in the future. But as of right now, the dragon form for the Dracthyr will remain exactly the same in regards to customization. Also, all of these classes will have glide, which essentially means all of them will have a double jump. Yep, you can use that as much as you like. You can hop around and glide and double jump and do whatever you want on your warriors, hunters, rogues, mages, priests, and warlocks. That's pretty cool. Also, of course, they will have Soar, which will transform them into a dragon. However, when you do land, you'll turn back into your Visage form. This does function exactly the same as it does right now. However, there is a brand new ability coming to the Dracthyr race called Squadron Flying. So this is enabled through the Sky Riding talents. When this is cast, if you have some Dracthyr nearby you, they will automatically join you on your flight. This does work with Sky Riding and Steady Flying as well. So if you're standing next to a Dracthyr friend and you use Soar, they essentially hop on with you, so you basically become a 3-person sky riding mount. Obviously these players can hop in or hop out as much as they like, but yeah, you can fly around with your squad. It looks really cool, it's a great visual, but yeah, automatically joining you could be a little bit trolly there, but yeah, we'll have to see. You will have to enable it though, obviously. But a cool change to Soar. The 2 passive racial abilities, Awakened, which increases your mastery, and Discerning Eye, which increases your perception, are staying for the new Dracthyr classes. So Wing Buffet is staying as a racial for the Dracthyr. This is the knockback ability. However, there are some changes to the cooldown. It was previously 1.5 minutes. It has now been doubled to 3 minutes. So this is a 3-minute cooldown. And also you will be able to use this ability in Visage form and it won't transform you into a dragon. It does have a new visual as well with that. However, if you are an evoker, this is still going to turn you into your dragon form. The other active ability, Tail Swipe, is being removed on the new classes for the Dracthyr. This ability will now become baseline for Dracthyr evokers, so it will continue to operate on the evoker class. However, it will not be on the other classes like Hunter and Warrior, etc. Speaking of evokers, there are a couple changes coming to them which do affect their racials, as they're very much linked to their racial abilities, as you probably know. Clobbering Sweep, which reduced the Tail Swipe's cooldown, now reduces it by 2 minutes. So that makes the Tail Swipe ability for them a 1-minute cooldown. Heavy Wing Beats, which also reduces the cooldown of Wing Buffet, also now reduces it by 2 minutes as well. And also, Heavy Wing Beats and Clobbering Sweep are no longer a choice node, and their position has changed on the class tree, so you can actually choose both of those as well, which is super nice. The final change for Evoker is that Permeating Chill is now baseline for Evokers. So quite a lot of changes to the racials in regards to Wing Buffet and Tail Swipe. It's very nice to see Wing Buffet sticking around for the new classes. The removal of Tail Swipe was actually a recent change in a recent PTR build, but having that Wing Buffet racial on the new classes could very well make the Dracthyr race a very good choice for a lot of content. And finally, let's talk about the starting zone for these new classes. So these classes will start at level 10. However, there won't be like a really long starting experience like you have for the Evoker. These classes just spawn into the Forbidden Reach. They have a very, very short quest line with some unique voice lines, and then they're set on their merry way to Ogrimmar or Stormwind, depending on their faction. So just literally just a couple quests similar to like an allied race, and then off on their merry way. So yeah, there you go, guys. That is all of the changes and updates coming to the Dracthyr race in patch 11.05. Let me know down below if you are going to be making any of these brand new combinations for the Dracthyr. I'm pretty excited for it. I don't think I'm going to race change my Hunter just yet. I'm waiting for them to kind of change up the transmog rules, I think. If we could make our gear appear on the dragon form, I would definitely be all in on this. But definitely a very good start and some really great changes to make this just a better experience for players. So guys, thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, do leave a like on it and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you want to support me outside of YouTube, I'm also on Patreon and I'm on Twitter at MrGMYT, and I have a partner Discord channel as well. And as mentioned, I am streaming on twitch.tv/MrGM. If you want to see me stream World of Warcraft, War Within PTR, the 11.05 PTR, all that good stuff, guys, I'm over on twitch.tv/MrGM every single day. And with that, guys, I'll see you next time.